Today is day 22 of the podcast, and I want to take a closer look at the idea of conformation. Conformation teaches people to respond to guilt and shame, trying to keep the law, but really with an inability to do so. I want to read to you from Romans 7, verse 5. For while we were in the flesh, the sinful passions which were aroused by the law were at work in the members of our body to bear fruit for death. The law doesn't have that ability to change the heart, and so this attempt to try to perform and keep the law, conformation just continues to arouse a lot of guilt and shame. Any change of behavior at this point tends to come from an outside influence, somebody in authority trying to influence people to be changed by keeping a closer watch on performing the works of the law. It really encourages external behaviors rather than internal attributes. It's going after the performance being what's critical rather than the heart being transformed so new life can begin to take on that real change of heart. With conformation, there's the tendency to cover up and hide our weaknesses, to hide our deficiencies. There's where that shame and fear kicks in again. It's an automatic response that comes with sin, fear, and shame. We saw it with Eve in the garden, and it's been kind of the automatic response ever since. And the application of just the keeping of the law and conforming to the rule doesn't do anything to eliminate that kind of behavior. It has people then attempting to walk in the strength of their soul. It's going after their strengths being perfected, like I ended up the podcast with yesterday and focused on that. All that really ever produces is pride. And so people that are able to keep the rules, they are, they put their confidence then in what their soul can produce. So here's my question for us to ponder today. Have you ever tried to be set free from something, to change a behavior by keeping the rules? Have you ever done that? Or do you know anyone who finds themselves in this position right now?